Hello, hello, hello. Today we have Laverne, and she's actually been a long-term client of mine. I so appreciate her taking some time today to share her story. Who is Laverne? She's a mother of three, grandmother of five. She loves travel. She spends a fair amount of time in Hawaii. I've been there only one time, and I'm jealous every time she sends me pictures of where she's at. The one time I remember, you sent me a picture of the pier and the marina. It's like, I know where you're at. And I sent you a maps image of, you're right here, aren't you? And you're like, yep, you found me. Where in the world is Laverne? So she came looking to change her body composition, some belly fat, and let's take it away, Laverne. Let's share a little bit more about who you are. What are some of your goals when you first started with me, and where we're at now?
All right. My name is Laverne Yadow. I am 61, like Brian said, um, mother of three, grandmother of five, beautiful little girls. I do love to travel. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it's pleasure, and I enjoy the gym. I go
Yes.
just about every day. I do have to give my body rest, or sometimes life gets in the way, but majority of the time, it's every day. Uh,
Yes, I get videos of you in the gym working out. Is this form right? Or hey, check
yeah,
this out. Or look at this PR. We've had lots of personal records too, right? Getting stronger. That's
yeah.
awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
I'm in Las Vegas. I have done a hike so far. The weather is either too cold or too hot. I need to find that
Right.
happy medium so I can get out there more often. Um, yeah,
So
that's me.
what brought you when you first showed up, knocked on the door? Because it's been shoot a good 2 to 3 years now that we've spent a lot of time together. What was it in the beginning that you said, I need some help?
Okay, so back in 2012, I was in my late 40s. I found that it was prior to that, I could eat whatever I wanted to and not gain a whole bunch of weight. But back then in 2012 or just before that, it packed on and I could actually feel it. Like when I'm resting, I could feel my body just morphing into blubber.
Right.
So we had a biggest loser challenge among me and my friends at work. And the method I used was calorie deficit. Get in the gym, work out for an hour on the elliptical, eat 900 calories. It was successful. And over 3 years, I lost over 50 pounds. It was at a 18-pound a year rate. If I
Right,
noticed.
when you break it down, right.
Yeah, we carried it on for 3 years until, it was just too hard. I couldn't lose
So you're
anymore.
persistent. You are
Yeah,
persistent
yeah.
at this and focus and discipline.
Yeah, but it was complete cardio and deficit. So I was
Right.
what I define myself as a skinny fat person. I still had a lot.
Unfortunately, that's definitely the ratio at which you would start creating that skinny fat situation, low calories
Right,
and and lots of movement, cardio
right.
wise at least.
Yeah, and didn't look into improving that in any way, shape, or form over the years. But I kept the weight off. I kept that 124 from 175. I got down to 124, and I kept that until the pandemic hit in 2020. And we're home. The gyms are closed. We couldn't go out. I was in California
Hmm.
and slowly but surely started gaining weight. Um, about a year into the pandemic, I was able to, through work, I was able to move from California to Las Vegas. Gyms were open. Um, and I said, okay, I need to lose this weight again, but I want to do it differently. And that's when I
Right.
found Mr. Piranha, my savior.
Yes. Your encourager and you're in your corner. The Mickey to your Rocky Balboa, right? Because you're the one doing the work.
But
And
you gave me so much support, encouragement, and taught me how to eat better. You,
yes,
you
yes,
how to portion out my food, the ratio and what I should have on my plate.
yes,
And that I didn't have to give up the good things that I liked as long as I could fit it in with
right,
my macros, with our goal. Um,
right.
I truly appreciate everything you've taught me. It's ingrained in my head. When I look at my
Yes,
plate or what I'm planning to eat for the day or for the meal, I make sure I have everything to cover it. And
right,
I bring that, what I've learned from you, to my family, to my friends, that
right.
Laverne, look great. How do you keep that off? I get a lot of compliments and I'm ready to turn you over to them, but they're just
Yes,
for you. You know what I mean?
they have to be ready,
They
right?
have.
They have to be ready.
So
That's one thing I definitely know when you showed up, you were ready to go. It's
oh,
so important. It makes such a difference in our teamwork makes the dream work, right? You and I are doing this together. And when you show up and you give me the input, the information, the feedback, all the things, then that allows me to do my job is to better guide you and give you those incremental inputs that make big transfer in your body, the look, the way you feel, all that.
yes, yeah. And you are very encouraging and uplifting. And during my workouts, people, if you are going to use Brian, he is amazing. During your workout, you can send him pictures, send him just little joys, like little achievements. Look, I got 5 more pounds on the rack.
Yes.
Yeah, yep. He sends you uplifting songs that helps you
Oh,
go
yes.
smile. Yeah,
Hey, I
it,
just heard this one. It gives me energy. Probably will give you some energy too, right?
right, exactly. It's been great. It's been a great journey
Yeah.
with Brian.
Yeah. And what were some of the results that we had worked on accomplishing for you?
Bringing my fat down,
Yeah.
gaining muscle,
Hmm.
turning that fat into muscle, and my body composure, it changed. It looks a lot better. No.
Yeah, there's the guns. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
60 years old, and people cannot believe that I can have this figure. There's,
Yes.
of course, there's still work to be done on the
Yeah,
mids,
always. Right.
but yeah, I get a lot of compliments. You, Brian.
Yes, yes. And Laverne, you look so great. Because when you travel a lot, you end up seeing different people in longer term chunks of time in between, and you can show up and look and feel some of your best, and they obviously notice, which is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So we've
And
got a salad. Good.
speaking of travel, that's a very difficult time to stay on point.
Oh
To
goodness.
Especially if you're just staying at a hotel and they have the continental breakfast. They don't have the egg whites that you want, the
Right.
onions, or
The low
whatever.
fat sausages and
Yeah,
such. Right? You're just stuck with whatever's there. How
yeah,
many times you have to eat out while you're away, too, right?
right. So maybe my breakfast has a lot of fat because of what they cook it in, but I try to make the better choices throughout the day
Yes.
to balance that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to.
Hmm.
100% you have to. You do an amazing job. I have gotten your pictures for so long. Your breakfast is a breakfast of champions. It's an egg white with a little bit of egg, but egg white omelet with lots of vegetables, some fruit, and occasionally a starch like toast or a rice cake with some peanut butter on it. That is the breakfast of Laverne and what helps build that muscle on you. And if anyone's interested in seeing some of her breakfast, I have a Pinterest board that features client meals of real people eating real things to help get real results. And I've featured you more than a few times with your meals because they're beautiful, well displayed, balanced, have the appropriate amounts of what is needed to fuel your body to get that. Now, if were there, so we had the approach of low calories, lots of cardio. And what is it about what you're doing now that you just so appreciate so much more? Like the strength training and focus or feeling stronger, building muscle. Like what to you, what is it that you like so much more now about how you're going about it?
All of all of the above. Making the right choices with my food is first and foremost. So I have the energy in the gym. And then
Right.
I do weightlifting. It feels good that a person, and I shouldn't think of my age, but that someone at my age can be doing back squats with seven
Yes.
weights on the bar.
Yeah.
The ability, the strength, the endurance I have. Yeah, I appreciate all that. And when I leave the gym, when I get to the gym, so I go to the gym 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and
Early riser.
yeah, things, my nails, my knuckles are dragging like, oh my goodness, here we go. But once I get in there and once I get focused, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Really sets you up for a great day, right? Lots
Mhm.
of energy. You've already done one of the most important things for you in your day, which is take care of yourself, take care of your body, and your body is your energy. Your body is what you live in every day, and it's awesome that you do that so consistently as well. And not a lot of people they get up and they just start working, or even worse, they get up, they hit the snooze button, and they already delay the day and already make a choice against the decision they made to start their day off at a certain time. That's not really a good way to start out. But getting to the gym and getting focused, and everybody knows that you always feel better after you leave the gym,
Yes.
right? More energy,
So,
endorphins, everything. It really sets you
yep.
up.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah.
excellent. And functionality, let's just say it, right? Every year we grow older, especially after age 40, I'm 42. It gets harder to maintain muscle. You're working against good old Father Time and Mother Nature of trying to keep as much muscle strength on your body as much as possible. And your mom is still around, and you see where she's at with her health and her fitness and all. And that encourages you to take even more care of yourself to make sure that when you're her age, you're functioning at a high level. And you're, say, the worst thing that for me would I get to your age and then my kids have to take care of me. I have four
Yeah.
of them, and I'd feel pretty disheartened if that's where it ended up in the big picture of this.
Right. And the funny thing, talking about that, I think about, okay, if I have to, right now, I currently have to climb 3 flights of stairs. I live on the third floor.
Hmm.
Able to keep doing that for the next 10, 20 years, carrying my groceries,
Hmm.
those flights of stairs. Just,
Yes.
yeah, and getting myself up and down, sitting up and down,
Right.
the, my legs, you know,
Hmm.
um, just, and sometimes that's what I picture when I'm working out. Um,
Hmm.
if I need to, if I need to carry something heavy, I'm by myself. I'm a single woman. I better be able to do that.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
I think of all
It
kinds of,
goes beyond just rearranging your furniture or something in your living room because you want to change something. But you literally, if you want something done, you need to be able to do it, and that in and of itself can be really empowering to help make sure that you stay consistent doing the workouts. So
Mhm.
so what do
So
we do? We
I,
have for go ahead.
I hurt myself. So if I
Yeah,
do have
yeah.
heavy alone, I don't hurt myself. You know.
Right, exactly. Right. And so for our journey, we certainly go over what to eat, how to eat, why to eat, balancing plates, appropriate amount of calories. We've gone through some calorie cycles of higher and lower calories for different phases that we've been through. We've been able to get you even what 400 more calories a day to be able to maintain your weight at certain times, and that's exciting. And ultimately that's the long-term picture for you, is how many calories can you eat to maintain the look, the feel, the body that you're after. That's really important. And Laverne tracks calories, and will send pictures to me of food, but she is nailing it. A quick adapter and gets lots of progress, and just a hard worker. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, if someone was watching this and they were interested in what you're doing, what would you tell someone that may have been in that spot where sure they lost some weight? And here, real quick, most people don't really have a weight loss, a losing weight issue. It's a weight maintenance issue, right? They lose the weight and then they gain it back. And in the situation where you're at, you were starting to you did lots of activity, cardio, and low calories. You got the weight off, which is good, but then your metabolism can be adaptive and go low. You get so used to that, and that's really important to know and understand that we want to have a thriving metabolism in the body here. And you could have easily have just gained all the way back, right? If you would have been diligent and stayed focused on changing the approach to strength training and building some muscle on your body. So again, going back to what would you share with someone if they were kind of in the same situation you were when you started?
Well, easy, like you said, your body gets adapted to the routine. So, going back to the pandemic, I discovered jogging. I hated jogging, boring. So I would do like 4 miles a day, but not really focused on what I was eating. I mindless, yes, because we're working from home, we're all stuck in the house, just
Right.
tracking my macros, tracking my calories, but I was jogging, so I thought I was okay, but I wasn't. And if
Right.
you find yourself in that position, reach out to Brian. He can help you with your eating, set up your macros with you, along with your goals, help you with your exercise program. It works. If you put your if you put your dedication into it, your motivation, and working with Brian, you'll see results. You got to do it daily.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to do it. I mean, Brian's been a lifesaver for me, more than just food and
Yeah.
and body composition, but mentally as well. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, we've had a lot of conversations about a lot of different things, and a lot of people don't realize the impact of stress or time management, right? You travel a lot, or you just life is stressful, right? If you we've gone through many, many months together. Uh, it just, there's things that come up, different challenges in life that show up. Hey, I got to go to here, I got to go there, or this situation showed up with my kids or my mom or all that because you're very family focused and you give above and beyond for your family. That's a 1,000% for sure. So we've spent a lot of time going over that, make sure that we're staying in a positive mindset, staying grateful and gratitude, and making sure we have plans around not falling into one of those overeating, stressful, emotional type situations that a lot of people would do then
right? Because it makes you feel better.
in the
It ma-
moment, right? It's unfortunately not a great coping mechanism for a lot of folks.
right.
Well,
So,
wonderful.
so you've been great. You've been great for me and my journey, and I will keep it and
Yeah.
follow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have to. So I appreciate you taking time out to share, right? Other women and especially around your age or just their goals of getting in better health. Like you're a testament that it can be done and things can work in your favor, that it is important for you to be, you can be successful and really live a thriving lifestyle. So I appreciate your time today. I really thank you for taking some time to share your journey, your experience. If you're watching this and you are encouraged by Laverne's story, then reach out. Let's talk. And you can hit my website up, or I'm very accessible, as Laverne knows. I'm always a text away in a sense. But so reach out. I thank you so much for your time and for people who are watching this. And let's keep at it. All right.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Laverne. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.